Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Xargun. He's the Allied commander, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1 on game version 26B. All stock, no modifications. And we are entering the last week of April. I take the dot base to the northeast end of Australia. No one there. So it's a free pick. And I find a smaller cargo ship loaded with fuel. South of Melbourne. And looks like no escort. That is always easy to pick. And the sinking sound, but normal. If there's fuel burning, then no ship will survive this. Okay, that was the night. Not too much activity, only one successful submarine attack so far. Oh, and here is a bigger cargo ship, but with escort in this case. And this is in Port Augusta. But I think I don't know which port really Xargun is using, so I control all this west coast of Australia. One torpedo hit and one hit on my submarine. Ooh. But I can finish this cargo ship now with a second hit. Goodie. No. So one smaller cargo ship, this was a bigger cargo ship. That is good to have this kind of kill ratio. A lot of weather issues. So I only sweep here, no cap. And the daily bombardment of Bendwing. That is okay. But one flag kill is not so nice. Good, some ground attacks in China. Okie and this is the Hudson 3s, so not more Hudson 1, this is always a better one, and they have the long range. But this is a short range mission out of Brisbane. Still, this is, I think, rough terrain, so wood. So, I have something to cover my force. But the airstrikes are still successful. I report my own ships, okay. And still weather. Okay, so ground attack, China, still. This is clear terrain, even if it looks like a mountain. So, easy to inflict a lot of casualties. This looks all fine. Mostly disabled, but what is disabled is much easier to kill. And at the end of the day, I always make a sweep. arrive at the dot base, so I can finish my dot base picking soon. And I start my landing at the source island of New Zealand. Here is a base force or something like this. Not too powerful, but it tries to inflict some damage. So I must still unload under enemy fire. Or presence at least. Bombardments. That is okay. More bombardments. Here I try to open the mountain pass again, and it was successful. Light losses, or maybe no losses on my side. The Chinese, but these are broken units, so I don't expect AV too much. The Highlander division, without really any AV left, retreating again. So they are still not broken, but less and less left. And doing get a little bombardment. And I can finally get one out of this Dutch retreating forces forced to surrender. But the Navy or New Zealand High Command is still defending his mountain fortress. I attack here because I was not sure how strong the units are, or if they may be in the wrong ops mode, something like this. So I have here a full Navy Guard unit, but it's a rough terrain, so there's a bonus for the defender, so I cannot really inflict any damage. The allies are in the wrong ops mode, but this have not enough influence on or impact on the calculations, so unlucky. But I had to try it. But now I must defend and wait for reinforcements. So I also try to take here this forward base, the last real base Xargun have in the western part of Australia. And I can inflict some damage. Also here some units are in the wrong ops mode. And these are only Chinese suicide attacks. But I also catch this recon and mortar brigade. And both are defeated, retreating. So another day in the war. Small victories all over the map, nothing really major, but 4 or 5 smaller victories at the end also good. And the submarines was able to sink 2 cargo ships without losing my own submarine. So, air losses, 4 for me, nothing for the allies. Flag is still a little strong in Bendoing, even 20,000 feet. I lost 2 flag kills plus 1 wounded pilot. Okay, can happen, but at least I got for these 2 ships a smaller and a bigger cargo ship, so it's okay. 20 points for this. This one is a better one, you can see they have a higher speed and range. That one is a standard cargo ship. Good. Nothing else here. And in China we had no big battle, the only real battle was here, so I was able to force this unit to retreat in this direction. Because I was in this hex, they cannot retreat to this hex, but I don't know more why there is a unit, or there was a unit before? I don't know more exactly. But I was in this hex, so I have 1 division here. Can take on this one, and the other one retreating west, so yeah. This was the allies attacking me, but with no real change of the situation. These guys are trying to flee somewhere over the mountains, maybe to the dot base, but I'm already on my way to catch them with my Mixed Brigade Regiment. The rest is all static, only bombardments. There's still this unit moving direction. Ken Sian. But I can catch them. I have 2 regiments working on the highway, so no real issue. Burma is inactive. Ceylon is still waiting for the tanks to arrive here, so maybe tomorrow I will arrive, and the day after tomorrow I can attack in Colombo again. Maybe with a little luck I can take the city. My submarines are again at the position near Karachi, and my carriers are also here. I cannot stay a lot or much longer here. The fuel is going low. I could refuel out of my tank battleships, but the question is, Xargun already knows that I'm in this area, so how long I want to stay here and wait that something will plop up, I don't know. So I simply maybe take the victory and retreat and restock my torpedoes and sorties. Here was a small victory against the Dutch. There's 1 unit here. It looks like the ocean, but this is jungle rough in this mountain, so both are triple defense, but not more much to really hold the line. Here's nothing. West Australia, again a victory over the Scottish. Here together with other units, so they're all retreating to this base. I don't know if there are some cargo ships waiting or whatever. I still see here some auxiliary airplanes, so maybe these are cargo airplanes, so maybe they try to airlift them. I don't know more if he can still rail out of the hex. I think it's not more possible to rail in and rail through, but rail out is maybe possible. I don't know. I must try to attack here with my Navy Guard units. It looks not impossible, but yeah, we will see. And maybe tomorrow also my scout cruiser will link up with my other cruiser formation. It was a little late, so I departure already. And I don't know, maybe I will take next turn to link up, and then the day after tomorrow I can here bring me in roughly in this position to be here with Southern Ocean. This is roughly 30 hexes away, so 20 hexes will be covered by Perth, and the rest will be by my scout cruiser. Yeah, maybe I will cover up to here, so I will stay maybe in this area. I will see. And submarines are still trying to intercept here. I think this is the bigger port. Yeah, here's a port 5. This one can handle cargo. And all the others are only level 1 plus Melbourne. So there are really not too many opportunities for Xargun to load cargo. And because I know this, I can really block with submarines on the west side and on the east side, and then I can maybe take 1 or 2 ships out of a convoy, but at least something. New Zealand, Wellington, I also prepare for the next Battle of Wellington, and I try to get rid of this high command. I was successful landing here my troops. There's really only a small block force. I can take one. At the same time, is already the next invasion fleet preparing for Grey Mouse. So, and once this I think taken, I will go for Dunedin. And then I have all the far away hexes, and I hope maybe with the next Battle of Wellington I can also take St. Wellington, because there's not more much. And then I must normally focus off church towns, and then it's over. I still must land. Once I have Wellington, I can maybe go for Blenheim, but I want first have the base nearby or not operate out of Auckland. I don't be really in a rush for this. Far East, Tahiti. My crew, no, these are my submarines, because I saw here something. I thought maybe the ships are here, but maybe I missed them. My cruisers are preparing for now a bombardment, and then I will go back. I cannot do really much more. My carriers are returning. Yeah. So my carrier is on the way back, and you can see there's already the first ship is now short on fuel. Not low on fuel, but short on fuel. Good, and this was, I think, the turn. Nothing else. A lot of logistic, of course, still, but yeah. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.